Good evening, everyone. It isn't Monday, it's Tuesday night, and my name is Charlayne Thornton-Joe. This is night, I think, 95 of doing this, and we started doing this April 20th, I believe, and back then it was chilly and it wasn't very light out, and once again we're into now September, and it's getting chilly again, and it's getting darker at this hour. But we're going to still continue. I've got a few people that still want to do some reading, and as well as I want to replay some of the earlier videos because many people weren't watching back then and weren't able to see some of those earlier videos when we first started out. Last week we had once again some great readers. We had a retired Victoria Mayor Alan Lowe. We had hockey player, NHL hockey player Matt Pettinger, who was a left winger for Tampa Bay Lightnings, Vancouver Canucks, and Washington Capitals. And we had CTV Andrew Johnson, who is the senior anchor of CTV. And we decided to replay Carol James, the deputy premier's video, because she was one of the first that committed to doing a video the very first week that we started, at the end of April when all this started. And once again, we started this to bring a little joy into people's lives and to share some stories for children and as well as for adults. I usually do the reading on Mondays, but Rob Buffin, because he had a hockey story, he wanted to be able to do it to make sure that the Canucks were playing that night. And so we let him do the Monday, and so that is why I am reading today. And I chose a book tonight when we talk about the hockey games. And for those of us, my husband and I, Phil, we love tennis. And so right now we're watching the U.S. Open tennis tournament on television. And there may be other sports that you may be enjoying. And so I looked in my book box, and once again, this book was given to me to add to my little library by my sister Sabrina's friend. And apparently it is a group of books. This character is known in many books. And it's called Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns About Sportsmanship. Winning Isn't Everything. And it's by Howard Binkow and Susan F. Cornelison. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. But I want to read this because as we're thinking about sports, sportsmanship is the most important aspect of any game. So let's get started. And I love the pictures, so here we go. Howard B. Wigglebottom didn't like to lose. He just had to be the best at everything. At the fair, Howard won the seed spitting contest. He won the sledgehammer and pie eating contest. He won the skateboard, pogo stick, and dunk the clown contests. As long as Howard came in first, he was happy. No one can come in first every time in everything, though. Once, when Howard came in second, he threw a temper tantrum and kicked his second place trophy. That's not very good. Howard even cheated to win. That's not good either. You see him cheating while he's playing cards. When his soccer team made it to the finals, he told himself that coming in second is not okay. Winning meant everything. He was going to see to it that his team won. When the big day arrived, Howard yelled at his teammates if they made mistakes. He was a ball hog and wouldn't share. And he is with his teammates. Howard tripped a player on the other team just as he was about to score a goal. Then he talked back to his coach. and the coach said, "Time out, Howard." Howard called the other team's players bad names. He was taken out of the game. "Howard, this is not okay," said the coach. "You need to learn about sportsmanship and being a team player. You are making poor choices and don't deserve to play." Howard was the captain of the team and its best player. "Coach, the team needs me to win. Please put me back in," he begged. The coach shook his head no and said, "Sometimes there are more important things than winning." Not for Howard. "They'll lose without me, and the coach will be sorry," he thought. Howard watched his teammates cheer each other on. And I just had a bat on my shoulder, but we'll continue.
Wow.
Where am I? "Not for Howard. They'll lose without me, and the coach will be sorry," he thought. Howard watched his teammates cheer each other on. They treated the coaches, referees, and each other with respect. And you can see them saying, "Good job, good try, way to go, that's okay." An upset dad was yelling at the referee. Howard watched as the man was asked to leave. "Do I look like that?" he thought to himself. In a flash, he understood how badly he had been behaving. He felt so embarrassed and ashamed. "Please, coach, I don't want to be like that, Dad," said Howard. "Please put me back in. I don't want to let the team down." The coach nodded yes, and Howard ran to join his teammates. The score was tied with 1 minute to go. The crowd was cheering. Howard had the ball and a chance to score the winning goal, and he stopped. Instead, he passed to a teammate who took the shot and missed. Then the other team got the ball and scored the winning goal. Howard's team lost. After the game, Howard proudly accepted his team's second-place trophy. He smiled and shook hands with the captain of the winning team. "Good job." With a wink, he said, "We'll get you next time." "Howard, you can be very proud of yourself today," said his coach. "You learned about sportsmanship and were a good team player." Howard was very happy. This second-place trophy meant more to him than all other winning trophies put together. You can see all the team being proud of their second-place trophy. And that is the end. And what I love about this book is at the back, there's discussions that you can have on to be the best, team sports, and what it means to be part of a team, what qualities makes a team player, what qualities show sportsmanship. So just some great discussion pieces at the back. And it says at the back, "Are you a good winner? Are you a good loser? What do you do when you lose or when you win? Remember, sportsmanship means to be fair, have fun, have a positive attitude, and always do the best you can."
Do they have a section about bats landing on your shoulder?
Now, I don't know if people saw that, but a bat landed on my shoulder. And if you notice, I handled that very well. I think my husband got more excited than I did. And I guess that's what happens when you start to do the filming when it's starting to get dark. So I want to thank, I'm going speechless. So once again, this was Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns About Sportsmanship, Winning Isn't Everything, by Howard Binkow and Susan F. Cornelison. And tomorrow's reader, we have Jeff Bell of the Times Colonist that will be reading to you tomorrow. So have a great week, and don't let the bats bite. Nighty night.